We've got quite the lineup right here. Timmy, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, we're talking back to school. John, when do
Right.
your kids go back to school?
They go back next week.
I know you're excited.
Like next Wednesday, I believe.
He knows the exact day, right? And a lot of parents do as well. Plus, not only do kids have to go back to school, but parents have to contend with worrying about getting those necessary supplies. Also, college kids. And this morning, Timmy, in our Tech Tuesday segment, we're talking about laptops. We're talking Mac versus the PC world. So, let's start off with talking about the Mac because it has a good reputation, but it is expensive.
The main difference between the two you want to look at is there's price, form factor, speed, and then software.
Okay.
If you want to start out with looks, there's a bunch of different looks. Macs really have just one look, and then there's PCs that are big, small, thin, thick. There's all different types. Like this is a type of style that's kind of a clamshell-like. It's a little bit thicker, but it offers more ports. The Mac offers an aluminum type finish. It's got most ports that a normal PC has, but then you can go into the Ultrabook category, which is it's literally 0.4 millimeters thin, but it doesn't offer as many ports, and that's something students would like.
So this is the Mac right here.
Correct.
Looks different than what I've seen. Is that the newest model?
It is. It is.
Look at you, all up on your technology there. I wanted to ask you, though, in particular for college kids, when making a decision in terms of what to actually buy, what should they be looking for? What are the necessary functions?
There are three things that are necessary functions. There's hard drive speed, memory, and the display.
Okay.
Some people like bigger displays, like this is a 15-inch and this is a 13. Some people like the 15 because then they can see more on the screen. If they do video editing, that's really nice too. Some like the 13 because it's just more portable. Some would sacrifice the screen for portability. The second is memory. Memory is kind of what caches to your disk or whatever you're doing. It kind of saves that information. So if it needs to access it quickly, it's able to do that. And the more you have of that, the more the computer will be more responsive. And the third thing is the hard drive space. The more hard drive space you have, obviously, the more you can store files. And there's really two different types of hard drives. There's called SSD and the normal hard drive. An SSD doesn't have moving parts, so it'll be able to access the information quicker than a traditional spinning hard drive.
Okay.
The big differences between a Mac and a Windows based computer for students heading to school. If somebody's in, say, journalism school, are they going to want a Mac or a PC, standard PC? If somebody's in an accounting program, are there differences? What would suit be tailored to each curriculum better?
It really depends. Again, going back to software. If there's specific software that the person will use, they would want to check if it's made for the Mac. The nice thing about the Mac is if you don't have that Mac-specific application, you can run Windows on it. You can either run it virtually or you can actually, it's called Boot Camp, and the Mac will actually install Windows on a separate partition.
Wow.
So if you do get a Mac, you're not left out from the Windows world.
Okay. My last question is, will either computer, laptop be compatible with those fabulous accessories that students love, including the iPod and charging the cell phone and any type of device that can be connected?
Most computers do have the USB ports, which is what iPods, iPhones, and all those use. So yes, most of them will be compatible.
Okay. Timmy Moore, thank you so much. Where can folks go if they're looking to help make a better purchase for a laptop, to get more of a general idea? Where can they go for more information?
They're like different tech companies that are really big. Some like Best Buy will offer Geek Squad protection. They'll be able to help you further, like what I've explained. What are you going to be doing? Well, here's a laptop that'll be good for you. Will you be traveling? Here's something thinner, which doesn't offer as much ports, but still would offer that portability. So they would be able to help you.
All right, good information. Timmy Moore, thank you so much.